Festival and a song and Wood family of musicians. The group consisting of Jonathan, Jeremy, Talisa, Tamilisa, and Eileen and Russ Wood. They will now perform The Millionaire's Hoedown. This is the Russ Wood family of musicians.
So it started when I was 6.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I started playing violin. My mom had all of me and my siblings play violin. So I grew up in a family band, the Wood Family Band, which actually still plays occasionally, but we're a little rusty.
Me and my wife Tamilisa have both kind of grown up playing music to some degree, and I've done it professionally. She's done it actually professionally as well. So I started playing instruments when I was about 10 years old. Actually, a little before that, I got a hold of my dad's guitar and just sort of taught myself different chords and how to play different songs that I knew and stuff. So I've since picked up the banjo and the bass and the mandolin and all these different related kind of folk instruments, and I just never stopped playing. But she's got all these other things going on also, photography and, film production and, all these different talents and skills and ventures that she does.
With videography, I received a film degree, and then I've been a video producer here in Salt Lake. And then I quit that full-time to be a mom, but I love to still do it and just put the videography stuff out there, put videos out there. So it's been really exciting, actually. It's kind of eased the blow of having to put a career aside, which is it's okay. It's a good thing for kids, but it's kind of eased the blow that I can still be creative on a daily basis.
But we both have music in common, and so now that we were married and we're kind of getting established, we're starting to be able to perform together. We're building a repertoire of songs that we can perform, and we've got gigs that are starting to come in that we just do as a duo.
So it's just been natural that we would play instruments together.
I've got 2 kids right now, and they've both expressed interest in playing music too. So eventually we'll have a little quartet or quintet or something.
I love exposing my family to as many platforms in the arts as possible. For example, my 4-year-old to a banjo, and he has his own banjo. I love just exposing them to different things so that they're not going to be scared when they get older to get up on stage or get in front of a microphone. The family nights that we have in the recording booth, he's getting used to being in front of a mic and projecting and not being shy. I think kids have a lot of potential. I think a lot of times we don't give them credit for having as much potential as they do. And so the earlier, the better, just to expose them to music, and we have Mozart CDs and just whatever else that will help kind of get him into this world of production and music and audio, and it's just kind of part of his world. Sometimes I just have the thought, why do I have to sit and wait for a producer to come along and put my child in a movie or whatever? We can do it ourselves, and why do we have to wait for someone else to get us a gig or help us with a CD or whatever? Let's just do it. Let's learn how to do it and do it. I think that's kind of what we strive for here, is kind of a why not attitude. Why not?
It's pretty cost prohibitive to build a studio like the way a studio should be built, with double walls and angled and all the geometry that a studio really should have. And we finally got to a house that had some spare bedrooms, and so we took one of them, this one that we're in now, and we decided to do whatever we could to make it to a studio. And so we got my equipment. It's a computer-based system, and I've got some microphones, and of course I have my instruments and whatnot, but it does a pretty good job.
It's kind of fun because we've had people come and record here, and they walk down into the basement. It's like, oh, it's just a normal basement, but then you walk into this room, and it's got curtains everywhere, and it's really dead sounding, so it's really good. And then you walk into our guest room, so it's like, what? But then you open the closet, and it's this sound booth. In fact, our little kids sometimes when we're bored, we'll just come down and play recording studio. And we'll have our kids in there and just like interview them and tell them to sing the latest song that they've learned how to sing. And it's really fun. It's really fun.
Once again, I'd like to thank the Russ Wood family of musicians. Thank you, Russ. And here they are. This is our show for today. We'd like to thank you very much for being with us, and we'll see you next time on Utah Showtime. Until then, so long, everyone. Bye-bye.